All right, so we've got an entire thing planned. I mentioned I was gonna do the Todoroki drink. I mentioned that. I definitely am not a liar. This glass is filthy. Give me a second. Okay, I've cleaned it. By the way, sorry for the weird glass. It's got a lady on it, and she's, I'm fairly certain, naked. The glasses I have are the glasses that my grandfather left me. I don't know why he had that. I didn't really pick that out for him, so yeah, that's what I've got. Anyways, I've got different ingredients, things that I got just today. I got this, I'm not gonna hold it up to the thing. I got this Drilled White Mint Creme de Menthe. So I got a clear Creme de Menthe, which is a mint liqueur. I got Fireball, because obviously he can throw fireballs. He doesn't do it often, but he can do it. I got Mint Bitters, because Shoto's really upset and bitter about his father, so I figured that was just appropriate. And also, I was trying to think of like, how do you do the hot and cold thing? And since mint is such a common, like, ooh, mint feels cold in your mouth. Sure, we'll go with that. I figured that would be it. And then I've got simple syrup, because I assume that we're probably going to need to add simple syrup. I don't know how much simple syrup. I'm thinking like a bar spoon of simple syrup? I have no idea. Also, I assume you usually don't build things in a glass like this, but I'm not going to be like stirring it or anything, so I suppose that this is okay. Now, I have to remember exactly what I did, because I went on Google, and I looked up which of these would be denser, and I'm pretty sure the one with the higher alcohol volume will be less dense, which means that the Fireball needs to go on top of the Creme de Menthe, which means we need to start with this, which means I need to get this open. Like I said, this is a brand new bottle, so I'm opening this up for the first time. I haven't touched this thing, not in 400,000 years. Hang on. There's also this was kind of an excuse for me to get Creme de Menthe, because there's this thing called a grasshopper, and for a grasshopper you're supposed to use green Creme de Menthe, but I could literally just throw food coloring into it. And also, I'm not that concerned about the aesthetics of my, let's say whiskey, and then I was about to switch it up, be like, no, it's not whiskey, it's weed. That's neither here nor that. Anyways, because I'm not so concerned about the aesthetics of my mint. Wait. Oh, that's good. Because I'm not so concerned about the aesthetics of it, I'm just not going to worry about it. And my plan is to go with 2 ounces of Creme de Menthe. I don't know if this is a mistake yet. We'll find out. Alright, so 2 ounces of Creme de Menthe. And I figure I would go with less of the Fireball than I do the Menthe. Than I do the mint liqueur, because the thing is, he doesn't use fire as much as he does ice. He's more of a freezy boy than he is a fiery boy. Fiery boy's more of his brother, or at least I'm assuming Dabby's his brother. Everybody's pointed it out on the internet, been like, he's his brother, and I'm like, alright, sure. Oh, right, maybe we should do the syrup now? I don't know. Look, I'm not good at what I do. I am an unsure boy. Okay, so we're going to do it. Bar spoon of that. Okay, cool. So far, the mint smell is so strong. Also, something I didn't know about the mint bitters, I turned this upside down to look at it. I think these are green. I think this is green, so that's gonna have a weird effect on the color of everything. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it, because that's just how it is. And so for the Fireball whiskey, I'm going to go with 1.5 ounces of this. My thought process being, I measured out like how much liquid will fit in this, and there's about 5.5 ounces of room on there. So I figure if I go for 2 ounces and then 1.5 ounces, that leaves me with about 2 ounce room at the top, and that gives me room to put my bitters. I didn't originally consider doing the simple syrup, which I know you should make your own, blah blah blah. I didn't consider doing the simple syrup before, but I decided let's leave some room in case I have a second thought. Now, also, there's a thing that we have to do, and I'm not sure I can do it. We have to try and float this, which is something that I've never done before. So we're going to give this a shot. In fact, I'm going to bring you in, and we're going to look at this while I try to do this. Hang on. Okay, we're going to be very careful with this. We're going to take this, and what I've seen done before is somebody takes their bar spoon and they hold it like this. I don't know if I've seen somebody do it with a jigger or pour, but we'll see. I imagine you just do it very lightly. If this mixes, it mixes. I'm trying to keep my hand steady. This is the first time I'm trying to float one liquor into another liquor. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. It fucking worked! Holy crap! Holy crap! I can't believe it! Okay, I was looking at it from the top down. I can't believe I fucking just did that! Holy crap! I just floated. Ah! It's his scar. It's his scar. The brown part, that's the fire part where he got burned by his mother because she threw boiling water at him because her husband is an abusive asshole. Look at that. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Don't you think that my whiskey's complete? All right, and now we're going to actually, before I pull you back, we're going to try to do the thing with the mint bitters. What I'm assuming is it'll go through the whiskey. Well, I guess it's not really whiskey, but whatever. It'll go through the fireball, and it'll like create like a boom, like a blah at the top. So I'm only gonna do 2 because he's a lot less bitter than he used to be. So I don't know if that's exactly the look I was going for, but you know what? It's a layered drink, and I'm excited that I managed to do it. So I'll pull you guys back, and then we'll go ahead and give this a taste. I'll turn that up a little bit. Hang on. Don't ruin my drink, please. I'm talking to myself. Okay, I'm currently losing my shit. I can't believe we got it to be fucking layered. The mint bitters didn't have the effect I was hoping that they would. It was a little weird. They just sort of floating. You can see where the mint bitters are floating in the fireball part of the whiskey, which is, you know what, it fits because he's not bitter about his mom, he's bitter about his dad. So the bitters stay in the fireball part of the whiskey, where the mint part of the whiskey is just regular, clear creme de menthe. And this is probably going to taste funny, but I've also got the sugar in there. I have no idea how this is going to taste. This could taste really good, or it could taste really bad. I'm assuming it will taste really bad, but I'm hyped. I'm hyped. How the fuck have I been recording for 10 minutes? That had to have been mostly just that really slow attempt at getting that to be afloat, because I can't believe I just fucking floated something. This is literally the first time I've been able to do that. Okay, that was the first time I've really tried. I think I've given an attempt before, but I've never put in as much work to try and get it to work as this one, because previously I've done it with shit that just didn't really matter. This time I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at the different densities and like the levels at which these things are going to do. I found out the thing that like more alcohol means a lower density, which means it'll float. And I was just really hoping that this would work, and I'm so happy that it works. And I'm going to try it. It smells so minty. I'm going to pick this up. Hands shaking. It's such a weird combination of mint and cinnamon. I mean, that's basically the 2 flavors that I have in here. Let me see. That's actually really good. Hang on, that's really good, actually. You get, like, the fireball taste, like, up front, obviously, because the fireball's floating on top. You get the taste of the fireball. God, it's so much. That's just candy. How the fuck? How does anyone drink this? No, not how does anyone drink this. Like, I can see why people, like, get, like, into, like, really drinking this, because that is just candy. I don't know if that's because of this or because of the simple syrup that I added, or if it's the mix of everything together so far. But so far, that is just like cinnamon candy, and then like on the smell, it's like you took the hot tamale candy and you put peppermint into it. It's like on the inhale, you're inhaling like a cinnamon taste, and then you exhale mint. It's so wild. I can't believe it's sweet. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's pretty sweet. I don't know if I needed to add this, because now that I think about it, the reason that a lot of liqueurs are so light on alcohol density is because they are also made with sugar. Like, they're made with a lot of sugars, and they're made with they're made with like a base alcohol, sugars, and then the thing that they're supposed to be flavored for. So This is like a flavor, sugar, and then base spirit. I'm assuming vodka, probably. So that's that. And so I don't know if I would necessarily say you have to add this. It makes it very sweet. This is 100% candy. The more you drink, the more mint you get. I couldn't tell you that was not just liquid candy. That is a liquid cinnamon peppermint. It's the best way I can describe it. I don't have any other words. I can't believe we actually did. I'm just super happy that we got the fucking float to work. I'm still happy about that. And there's still plenty of fireball in there, so the fact that I'm getting it means I'm just probably getting more and more, like, when it, like, tips over and it balances and, like, not bends. What's the word? Rotates inside the glass. It rotates so I can get more of the mint into my mouth, more of the creme de menthe into my mouth, along with the fireball whiskey. But what the fuck? That's good. That's just good. You can get a little bit of the bitterness. I think the little bit of the bitterness is coming from the bitters, so you can actually taste the bitters. Like, and it's just like ribbons. I don't even think I would add any more bitters to it. It's just surprisingly good. I am astounded at myself that worked. I mean, the Deku thing, I was like, oh, that's really good, that's really good. It was just mostly Sprite, is what the Midoriya one was. I'll be honest. It was mostly Sprite. It was barely anything else. It was mostly Sprite and Midori. So I'm like, yeah, that was super good. I was just expecting that one to hurt me so bad that I was entirely surprised by how good it was. This, I had like neutral hopes for. I was like, this will probably taste okay. This is actually something I like. And given the base, given the alcohols that I'm using, cinnamon whiskey is only, what, 33%? 33% alcohol by volume. The Creme de Menthe is only 18% alcohol by volume. The what's it called? Bitters don't really matter because it's a dash or two. So the fact that this tastes good to me, and it's not going to get me too fucked up. I did put 1.5 ounces of the fireball in there. So there's something to consider, I suppose. I should probably ponder that. But it's just good. It's just good. Like, I don't know, try it if you're over 21 or whatever the drinking age is wherever you live. It's just... God, I don't know how I did it. It's just good. Alright, I'll see you guys later.